division line, numerator and denominator. So I mean that kule topic zoba sikhuluma relationship, ne, relationship between what, numerator and denominator. So sikhuluma relationship. So this is the structure of fraction. So sikhuluma relationship yan ye numerator and what, and denominator, ne, numerator and the denominator, ne. So in this relationship, ne, for sure must explain what kwenzakalani, ne. A denominator always is a commanding number. Commanding number, ne. Then it numerator, ne. Numerator listen to what denominator say. So it denominator always tell us uti how many times in the numerator. The numerator cooperate, then many. So now the issue becomes when we start adding a fraction or subtracting a fraction. Like a scenario like this. Let's say I have 2/3 plus 1/4. Ne? We have a scenario like this. Ne? So we have a relationship, the relationship of what, numerator and the relationship of denominator. And what we know that is the denominator is what is our commanding number. So yes, talking senza. So if denominator is a commanding number, it means that every time when we start working, we must start working with what? With a commanding number. Me now when I define a numerator and denominator, ne? So me now in a real life, ne, our denominator is a surname and our numerator is our name. Ne? So our denominators are the one that we follow, are our leaders. These are the followers. I'm told. So that's how I look at them. So now we have our surname that are different. Ne? So it means that we never connect 7 and our numerator if our surname are not situation. We have 4 and we have 3. Ne? So we have the bigger number and the smaller number. Ne? So how do we find the lowest common denominator? We are finding a number that all of them, these 4 and 3, and left no remain. Then now check 3 and 4. The smallest number always it's out on our LCD. Here's why, ne? Because it 3 never corner we are good, 4 never corner we are good 3. Ne? So it means that now man just check out this small number. Can it go to 4 and left no remain? But it 3 yeah go 4 maragune remain. So my 3 yeah go 4 gune remainder. I mean that all of these 2 numbers are out. Ne? So man is funu another number that when 3 and 4 goes to it, never totally remain. I'm told. So one of the easiest way is to multiply what the denominator, d multiplied by d. Ne? When you multiply 4 by 3, ne, you get a number that both of those 2 numbers they went in and left remainder. So more multiply 4 and 3, you get what? 12. So in 12, when I multiply 3, I get 12. Ne? It means that it's 4. Which number when I multiply 4, I get 12? It's what? It's 3. So it means that this side you're gonna multiply it with fraction of what? Of 3, of 4 over 4, and plus fraction of what? Of 3 over 3. And here's why we multiply a fraction. Ne? Because if you multiply only by 4, you change the entire fraction. Ne? But 4 over 4 if I none, no 1. You understand? So anything you remember that anything that you multiply by 1, you get 1. So mind you, your aim is to change the denominator, but you're multiplying it by what? By 1 number. So if you multiply by the same fraction, then it means that you've multiplied this fraction with 1. It means that this fraction, it will remain the same. It's just you're converting it, but it will be equal to the original fraction. You understand? So the reason why multiplying a fraction is that we must not change the original fraction. We are converting it but not changing it. then more multiply ngale uzothola 8 over 12 ne plus 3 over 12. No, what with the numerator? How do you work with the numerator? It means that 8 plus 3 divided by 12. Why? Because all the denominators now are the same. So now the 8 and 3 is what? 11 over 12. Ne? That's how you add. Excel in this topic. We have the key to unlock each and every math problem. So I find that sometimes many people we have problem in math because we don't understand our basics.